You suck! Wait, what time is it? Oh my god, it's time to record another what if. I'm not in the mood. I'll just wait it. I'll just push it back to another week. Last time I did, I got death threats. Well, then let's mix it up. Hello everyone, welcome back to another video. It's your boy Cliff Wolf, and that's welcome back. I've been gone for a week. I was doing school. That's the only good thing I was doing. I was gonna make an Apex video, but I never did. So, I can explain why I haven't been uploading recently. I just haven't been hitting the mood, make it groove, like the song I made. Sorry, I have nothing better to do with my life. No, to be honest, I haven't been doing nothing recently. I actually been going outside more because I used to be, how do you call it? An indoor person playing constant. I've been basically trying to get Pink Square and Fighters, and you saw how that went. I raged a lot. Actually, I've been thinking about I'm making a new account, PS4 account, and if y'all guys want to add me, my account's called That Guy Cloaked, and I might play games with y'all guys if y'all guys want to see me play games and stuff. I might actually make like not a Naruto server, a Minecraft like SMP type server, but not like, it's gonna be like a realm, not like an SMP, because I'm not getting my PC until like a little year, because it's clearly taking forever. But as I was saying, once I do eventually get the PC, I will make an actual SMP, and y'all guys can join. I'll send y'all guys like the stuff and like the whatever IP and stuff. Now let's get into the actual what if. So we left off last part Naruto and talking to Sasuke. Uchiha. Now, the thing about Sasuke is Naruto, and they actually bond a lot more than they do in actual, because Naruto grew up with an Uchiha, and an Uchiha, a person that acts just like an Uchiha, well, basically just an emo. Yeah, Kakashi's an emo. Kakashi's an emo! Now, hold up, guys. I'll be right back. I had to go take care of something. Sorry, guys. I had to take care of something, like I said. So, alright. Eventually, the Aruka will call teams. The same teams would be as normal, but the teams would be a lot as different, but a little bit not. They're just not going to be different at all. Team Kakashi would be Naruto, Sasuke, and Sakura, and all the other teams would be the same way. Kakashi would tell them to meet at the roof. Naruto not pulling a prank because he knows Kakashi will probably ground him if he pulls a prank like that. They will all meet up on the roof, and Naruto wouldn't be sporting an orange like jacket type thing. And this timeline, Naruto will have a black and brown type winter coat, because in this timeline, Naruto is more ready for everything to go down and stuff, so he's gonna have a lot of stuff he's gonna be patient for. And the main reason why he's wearing this type of coat is because this is actually something that Rin made for him a long time ago that he couldn't wear, because Rin knows about Naruto and how he's raised by Obito, but she can't tell anybody. But Naruto will be changing this outfit pretty soon. If y'all guys don't know, this arc... Okay, let's just get to the morals. Naruto says he wants to grow up. He wants to be a powerful shinobi. And, he wants to be a powerful shinobi. And take and maybe become Hokage, because he's not sure if he wants to become Hokage just yet. His other dream is Sasuke's dream is to be to kill a certain someone and to revive his clan. Sakura still has the same dream, and she also wants to become a great Kunoichi at this point. Kakashi will tell them about the bell test and not to eat, but Sasuke, Naruto, when Kakashi leaves, Naruto tells him to eat because Kakashi's just gonna just eat because he's just getting bored. When Naruto teleports home in front of Sakura and Sasuke, they both remark that he's kind of like the Yellow Flash, or the fourth Hokage. He instantly appears and sees that Haruzen, the third Hokage, sitting down on their couch next to Obito, and he's talking to him. Kakashi. Well, Obito. The plan is almost is ready. It will take 3 years tops just for the plan to be completely finished. Naruto will teleport as soon as he said finished, and he'll say, "I'm home." Obito looks at Naruto and says, "I'm not gonna get used to that at all." Huh, well you better, because I'm becoming more and more potent with it. You got any, do we have any weird, hey, Lord Third, do we have any cool, like, places I can go to get a special type of kunai or something? Because I'm tired of wasting my thing on pointless kunai that I'm just gonna lose. He says, yeah, he has a stash of the fourth Hokage's old kunai, so Naruto teleports the third Hokage back to the Hokage's office and goes into one of the drawers. He pulls out a box full of 20 of the fourth Hokage's flying Raijin knives. Kunai. He looks at the third Hokage and says, "I feel like I know the fourth Hokage. I feel like I've seen him before. Well, I'm heading back home." Naruto arrives home and starts immediately training with Obito. Naruto learns how to use more and more practical fire style ninjutsu and learns how to use fire dragon jutsu and fire style fire dragon jutsu and fire style fire dance no jutsu. Now, fire dance no jutsu is basically he manipulates fire into his hands and feet, then he can use them in hand-to-hand combat and his taijutsu skill. Naruto, a part of the time, Sakura and Sasuke arrive at the training field, and Naruto and Kakashi are not there. While Naruto is training with Might Guy, learning better taijutsu, and a few hours later, Kakashi arrives. He looks around and wonders where Naruto's at, and then he sees Naruto sleeping on top of a tree. Kakashi throws a brick, no, I'm just playing. Kakashi throws a piece of wood at Naruto, but Naruto dodges, and he basically dodges. Yeah, I don't know why I keep saying basically. He dodges. Naruto says he wasn't asleep, he was meditating. Kakashi said, "Oh yeah, you're meditating with slobber coming out of your mouth." Naruto told him to shut up, and he puts on his mask and jumps down near Sasuke and Sakura. Kakashi tells him to take the bells from him, and all of them disappear besides Naruto. Naruto tells Kakashi that he's going to take the bells from him, and Kakashi says, "Don't you remember my first ever teachings to you?" Naruto says, "No," and Kakashi says, "Well, if you did, this would probably help you out." Naruto rushes towards Kakashi, and he starts to get pieced up easily. Naruto gets kicked into a bush, and Naruto jumps right. Naruto jumped straight out. I don't know why I started stopping there. Naruto jumped straight out and started clashing with Kakashi a little bit. Naruto weaves some hand signals and says, "Fire style, fire dance no jutsu." Fire starts to surround his legs and hands, and starts to use the dance. Kakashi doesn't want to touch him because he doesn't know. Naruto touches Kakashi's towards his vest, and his vest instantly burns off. Kakashi's vest gets burned off, and he's back. He has no vest this time. He's black. He's back in his white type shirt type thing. I said white, black type shirt thing. Him and Naruto start clashing for a while actually, until Naruto traps Kakashi with chains. Ha! I got you! Once he sees this, Kakashi is instantly out of the chains, and he looks up at Naruto. Do you not know how to tie a knot or something? As soon as he does this, he kicks Naruto into the water and throws a kunai at him. The kunai pierces through him, and Kakashi gets scared for a second. And as it's happening, Naruto poofs into a pile of smoke. As this is happening, he hears a fireball go behind him and dodges. He looks at the ground. Sees Sasuke shot a fireball. Genin should not know this type of techniques. Who are these people? Who are these kids? This is going to be a strong generation. He sees a badly made trap with two kunais and a wire connected to a big piece of wood on top of a tree. Kakashi jumps over and actually jumps into a really hidden trap that Sakura came up with. It basically sends a whole bunch of piles of wood crashing into him and ties his legs up, making him string from a tree. Kakashi's just sitting there for a little bit since he doesn't see nobody or sense anybody's chakra nearby. He says, "What a joke!" A giant demon one shuriken comes towards Kakashi. Kakashi grabs it, and Sasuke says, "You actually kinda messed up a little bit, Sensei." When when Kakashi hears, he says, "What are you talking about?" As soon as he does that, the shuriken poofs into Naruto, and Kakashi gets kicked in his head, kicked in his chin, and gets locked up to the air by Naruto. Sasuke jump runs towards Naruto. Naruto grabs his foot and launches him into the air. As this happens, Kakashi looks up and wonders where Sakura is at. But as soon as he says that, he feels chains wrap around his legs. Naruto grabs onto him and grabs the chains too, and slowly starts spinning down onto the ground. Primary Lotus! And he slams Kakashi into the ground. Kakashi turns into wood, and then he appears on top of a tree branch, knocks Naruto out instantly, and tells them that he's done playing around. He appears behind Sakura, putting her into a genjutsu where she sees Sasuke impaled by multiple swords and kunais. Sasuke jumps up. Sorry, I had to look back at the script. Naruto slowly gets back up, but he sees Sasuke. He sees Sasuke being held up by his collar by Kakashi and then thrown into a tree. But as this is happening, Naruto grabs Sasuke and tells Sasuke that he has a plan, and him and Naruto flying Raijins away. He's telling him that he's been practicing this technique and this new power that is his older brother taught him. He calls it Rasengan. He actually almost perfected it. He just has to he doesn't know, like, for some reason his chakra patterns are actually acting up for some reason, and every time he tries to do it, it like kind of vanishes every time he throws it, so he can't figure out what's going on. But the other day when he was training with his other brother, he found out that his Rasengan can go invisible. So he has a plan. Kakashi heading towards Sakura, seeing she's okay. She's just passed out. So he looks around, and then he finally sees all those flying Raijin marks all around him. Kakashi gets into a fighting stance, but as it's happening, thousands of multiple shadow clones with their own flying Raijin kunais all throw 20 each towards Kakashi, with the real Naruto throws 0. All of them start flashing to Naruto just... Thousands of Naruto's just like flying around him over and over and just punching and trying to kick him, but Kakashi's dodging, activating his Sharingan. As it's happening, the real Naruto throws a Rasengan, but it disappears, which Kakashi's not worried about. But as it's happening, Kakashi gets hit from the side with a visible Rasengan. And I bet you guys are wondering, Naruto knows Vanishing Rasengan? And yes, that's because he was trained with Kakashi from a very early age. I know nature releases are genetic, but in this timeline, he's been trained with Kakashi his whole life and Obito, and his natural infinity would become lightning and wind. When Kakashi sees this, he tries to dodge, but it's too late. He already got hit. He gets up and he notices that his bells are gone, and he sees Sakura's gone from her position. He wonders what just happened, and he sees Sasuke behind him, and Sasuke is holding a bell, and so is Sakura. Naruto says, "I never forgot your old lesson, Kakashi-sensei. Once you knocked me into that bush, I told them the plan, and I sent the Shadow Clone after you. Your plan was for teamwork, right?" Kakashi is actually proud of his basically little brother, and he looks at them and says, "Wow, Naruto, that's actually a really decent plan. So do you have? Well, you guys passed. You're my first ever passing class." Naruto and Sasuke still do D-rank missions and eventually ask Kakashi Sensei for a C rank. They get the same mission, but Naruto doesn't get bullied by Tazuna, and nobody else gets bullied by Tazuna since Tazuna can't make fun of Naruto for being short, since he's probably almost as tall as he's the same height as Sasuke, or a little bit taller. Most likely a little bit taller. When Tazuna appears at the bridge. When Tazuna appeared, when the Demon Brothers appear, Naruto and Sasuke both take them out, and Kakashi doesn't get a chance to fake his death. Zabuza appears, and the same plan happens like normal, but Naruto and Sasuke try to fight Zabuza, but they both get knocked back by the Executioner's blade. Naruto and Sasuke look towards them and jump towards Zabuza, but Zabuza gets taken out by a masked figure. He grabs Zabuza and tells him that he is from the Ambu of his village, and he's been sent here to kill Zabuza. But it looks like y'all guys did the job for him. Naruto wonders and teleports by Zabuza and touches his neck area where his pulse is, and he doesn't sense a pulse. Naruto says, "Alright, see you later," and she disappears. Well, they disappear. Naruto putting a flying Reggie mark on him, just on accident, since he doesn't know how to completely control it. And that's going to be end of part 2. I know I left y'all guys off in a cliffhanger. The last part was actually a pretty long video. The reason why this one's not as long is because this chapter was not supposed to be as long as any other chapter. It was just supposed to be the latest chapter was just doing the lore and stuff and how everything was built, but this chapter is actually heading into the story. Now chapter 2 will be called Zabuza versus Naruto. Zabuza versus Naruto in the mysterious Snow Princess. And I'll see y'all guys in the next video. Peace out.